So by now, most of you should know, my name is Yusef Scott, and I want to welcome you to the So Darn Easy Forex University. Alright, so by now, most of you should know that my name is Yusef Scott, and I'm the guy behind the So Darn Easy Forex University, formerly known as the So Darn Easy Forex movement. Alright, you guys know I'm the founder, and they also consider me the Forex GOAT. Okay, they consider me the Forex GOAT, and it's for a reason. You guys are watching this video for a reason. You guys have seen consistency, you guys have seen passion, you guys have seen energy, all of the above here within this channel, and I thank you guys, seriously. So remember, it's not just about YouTube. You guys, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. But if you're not, you know what you have to do, you know what you should do. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're not, that's fine too. But guess what? It's not just about here. We're on social media as well. So if you're not yet following us over there, follow us over there and get the total picture of what it is that I have to offer you. All right? Now listen, in the previous video, we talked about the peso. All right? And I know that many of you got caught up in those heavy moves. You know, when the peso shot up one day, and then the peso went up some more, then pulled back the next day. Then the peso opened up, went up, and then went down and went down again the following day. Some of you got caught up in the initial. Some of you were probably in profit the first day. Some of you probably missed the first day. Your homeboy, your homegirl say, hey, listen, dude, get in on the peso. That means you see the candle yesterday? Get in on that joint. It's going up. And you got in. Boom. But the market pulled back on you. All right? Pulled back on you. And you're probably out of the money. You probably jumped out, so to save your account. And then the next day, the market started going up. And now you're thinking to yourself, man, dang, I shouldn't have got out that trade. And then all of a sudden, they pull back on you by the end of the day. All right? These are the things that the market makers that do to you, but you're not really looking at what's really going on. Okay? And that's the unfortunate part. And these are the things that I teach my students. But listen, the reason why I'm making this video is not to really talk about the peso heavily, because we say that for the students. What I'm here to tell you guys is this. I'm here to tell you this. If you want to learn how to catch, a move, you know, some of you are doing things, you know, just because your homeboy, your homegirl told you, hey, listen, look at the peso, it's going up. Look at that huge candle. Get in on it. You guys are getting in on these moves way too late. You're getting in on emotion rather than having a reason to really get in. I mean, you may feel like you have a reason because you're all hyped up, you want to make this money, but guess what? It's better for you to get in when you have a reason to get in than to, waste your time getting in and losing. All right? Don't rush yourself into a bad trade. Take your time and win the trade. All right? And that's the bottom line. So trying to catch a good move has everything to do with, what are you thinking? What are you really thinking? If you take a step and you look back at the trade, like, let me see, that is a big candle. Now, this is not to say that the next day or within the next 2 hours or the next 30 minutes or the next 15 minutes, the market couldn't go up. It's not to say that. Because it did that. It went up the next day. It went up. And it kept going up. But it also pulled back. But what is it that you're looking at that's causing you to get in the market late? Or better yet, how do you know, or do you even know when you're getting into the market late? That's really the question. Because in order for you to catch a move, you have to, as I teach my students, you must have a system in place. Think about an assembly line. Think about an assembly line. All right? Think about if the system is programmed and the programming is off. Think about that. What will happen to the parts down the line? What will happen to whatever is on that conveyor belt? You know, whether it's boxes being taped up, boxed up, whatever, packaging, whatever it is. Think about if the timing is off. Think about that. It's going to throw everything else off. So I teach my students the perfect entry strategy. That's one powerful strategy. I teach them to follow that strategy. If you don't know that strategy, you need to learn it. I'm telling you, you need to learn it. Because I'm showing my students how to get into the market without the use of all these indicators. All the use of, it's like, come on now. You don't need all of this stuff to be able to trade. You don't need all of this stuff just to see what the market is doing. I can show you much easier than me telling you right here in this video. You don't need all of that stuff, I'm telling you. I know that I'm talking to you guys. You're probably like, man, this guy, he don't know what he's talking about. But don't be that person that click off on a video and then find me 2-3 years later and you're like, you know what, I remember I was watching your videos back then. Because most people now, they say, yeah, I remember back when you had the beard. You had the beard. And you know, and man, I stopped watching you and now I see you don't have a beard no more, but you still getting it. Absolutely. So don't be that person who see me now without the beard and I decide to grow the beard back. You're like, I'm confused. Is this 2016 or is it 2020? You know, don't be that person. I'm telling you guys some good stuff. I know that I talk in riddles sometimes. I know that I talk and I'm very careful with what it is that I say. I don't just divulge everything because honestly I have students who actually, you know, they place stock in their training. They invest in their training, so I have to make sure that I leave some for them so that they can find value in my material. But if you're on the outside looking in, you got to decode it. You have to. All right? And it's very simple though. The market is very simple. It is. It's very simple. If you're getting in too late, you find yourself getting into the market and the market puts you out of the money like immediately. Like everyone opens up a trade and you're out of the money to begin with. But if you never realize profit at all, there's something wrong that you're doing. You're getting in too late, you're getting in too early, something is wrong. So like I said, if you have that conveyor belt and you know that parts are going to be going down that conveyor belt, they're going to be getting boxed up, the box can get taped up, you know, the packaging, all whatever it is that you want to think about a system. If you're out of touch with the system, with the order, it's going to throw everything off. So think about your entry. If your entry is off, everything else is going to be shot. So you have to follow through with entering at the right time. Because if you enter the market at the right time, now everything else is going to fall right into place. I'm telling you. I wish I could expound on everything, but I can't. But I want you guys to learn it because it's really simple. It's a lot easier than what most people, they believe it is. People see, if you look at all the scribble scrabble that my daughters put on a board, that's the way they see the market. Just candles everywhere. They don't know how to read it. But if they take a step back and they look at it and they make sense out of it and they say, well, you know what? Most of that I don't even need to look at. You know, I can dismiss most of those things. And that's what I have mastered. I mastered being able to decipher what's important, what is not important. Okay? And that's what I teach my students. So it's time for you to learn this, all right? And you know, the art of finding entries, all right? The art of finding entries has everything to do with the perfect entry strategy, all right? That art of, you know, getting into the market at the right time, not getting in late, that takes a lot of losing, okay? I've lost a lot in this game. I'm to the point where I don't want to trade all day, literally. Be opening up trades all day long. Let me find that one good setup, and I'm gonna smoke the market. That's all I need. I don't want to be that person trading all day long. You know, because it's almost like going to the casino and pulling the slots, you know, playing the slots all day. You may make one good hit, and then you're still there playing, and you give them back their money. Screw that. You let me hit it, and I'm out. Trust and believe it. Think about that, you guys, all right? Think about it. Peace.